Can I keep it real with you? Can I keep it real with you? Okay? I wanna blunt force trauma as we do it on Keeping It Real. Blunt force trauma. Blunt. Get it over with. Okay. I'm curious. Okay? I'm curious. Why do you do what you do? Why do you do what you do? You've heard that question. You're thinking about it. No, I'm going to say something on top of that. Please, for the sake of me, make sure whatever you do, it creates value for you. Let's talk. Like diamonds, I'm watching how you glow. What's up, everybody? It's your boy AJ here, coming through your TV screen, your phone screen, laptop screen, and beyond. Welcome back to Keeping It Real. Hitting you blunt force trauma as we always do it on this one. Why do you do what you do? For what? Why do you do it? Can I ask you that question while saying this? Make sure what you're doing is worth it. Make sure what you're doing provides value. Make sure what you're doing creates purpose for you and no one else. Reel that back. Stop doing things to please others. Prime example. You're from a stable home. Your parents worked hard to get you through college, and you're going through college doing the courses that your parents expect you to do because they want you to follow in their footsteps. But that's not where your heart lies. Why do you do what you do? Pleasing people is not a reason to do what you do. And if you make that a reason, it's a really bad one. Because I said this in a previous video, people's approval is not important. And the second you start doing things for people's approval, you're going to end up in a really dark place. So, question. Why do you do what you do? Who are you creating value for? Are you creating value? You better be. Whatever your goals are, it better add up to a better you, or you are wasting your time. You don't believe me? Okay, fine. You go ahead and try that. See how far it gets you when you're doing the things you do just because other people want you to do it. Live your truth. Your truth can only be lived by you. Live your life through your eyes. Your future and your life can only be seen by you. Other people's depictions, it's not very heart-filling, and it's not very heartwarming, and it's not a complete feeling when you're devoting what you're doing for the sake of pleasing someone else. So I'm going to repeat this question throughout this video. Why do you do what you do? Why? Who are you creating value for? You have to be the one receiving the value first and foremost before anybody else. Please yourself first. Because if you start pleasing others before yourself, you end up in a dark place that you don't want to be in. Been there, done that, not worth it. Been there, done that, don't try it. Create value for yourself. Make sure what you're doing is what you love to do. Or you're gonna live a very miserable life. Make sure what you want creates value for yourself, or you are going to live a very empty life. Been there, done that. Been there, don't try that. So, you think you are or you have the ability to play both sides, where you're pleasing this guy and you're also doing something that it's not a total crap. Wasting your time. If you don't think you're wasting your time, I tell you what, I'll give you a quick strategy of how to assess whether you're wasting your time or not. So 5 years ago, where were you? Today, where were you? Today, where are you? Now that you've done that assessment, who's been the one benefiting? If you do that math, where you were, where you are, who is gaining? Once you figure out that equation, you know if you're wasting your time. If you are only 5 steps away from where you used to be 5 years ago, and the person receiving the benefit is not you, you're wasting your time. Blunt force trauma. Pff, pff. Get it? Got it? Good. Wasting your time. But the thing about that is, you sometimes have to waste your time to get the drift. And I know that sounds rhetorical. Not rhetorical. Redundant is the word I'm looking for. Maybe that sounds contradictive even. But some people used to learning the hard way. And that is the hard way. But if you follow my advice, make sure what you're doing creates value. And it creates value for you primarily. Okay? Make sure it is what you love to do. And if it's not, find what you love to do. If you don't, figure out what you want if you don't, and go that route. But hear me. If you're not creating value for yourself, you're not doing it primarily for you, you are 99% of the time wasting your time. With that being understood, once we grasp that understanding, it's your boy AJ. I love you. Tough love, but I love you. I'm signing out.